Susan Rice is under fire for her claims earlier this year that the Obama administration removed Assad's chemical weapons.
Even the Washington Post fact-checkers giving her statement, yes, 4 Pinocchios.
So, does this further prove her willingness to fib, and could it add to her legal problems? Let's talk to Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andre Napolitano. She is a serial fibber.
Well, she is. She's a public liar. We know that because of the lies she told about Benghazi, the infamous 5 Sunday morning talk shows where she lied about the basis for it. She lied about surveilling Mr. and President-elect Trump and unmasking him and others. And, of course, she eventually admitted. And now she's got a newspaper very supportive of her former boss, the Washington Post, saying she lied about Syria and chemical weapons. How could this bite her? Well, she's probably going to testify before 1 or 2 committees. Let's take the House committee, where there is a notorious, he'll like me calling him this, attack dog, former U.S. attorney, now Congressman Trey Gowdy, who really knows how to cross-examine. And one way you cross-examine is by showing how the witness lied in other instances, and they said, were you lying then or are you lying now? And that is what is going to happen to her. So, simply stated, her credibility is shot before she even takes the oath and says a word.
Will it just be a public embarrassment for her? Because we've seen Trey Gowdy grill people. Or will it be, will something more serious happen?
Will there be legal consequences?
Yeah.
That is a great question. Unfortunately, the government is allowed to lie to us, even though we, ask Roger Clemens or
Sammy Sosa and McGuire.
Exactly. Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
We could be prosecuted for lying to them. But there's another crime whereby you can actually tell the truth but still be convicted of misleading if the answer, though technically correct, is misleading. And that's called misleading Congress. And they're probably going to try and trap her into that. Would she be prosecuted? I think so. I think the Trump administration is so furious at what she did that they will lay a trap for her, and we'll see if she falls into it.
Right, because where the Pinocchios are coming from, TV talk shows and whatnot, she did interviews where she misled.
Yes.
They'd have to get her under oath, is your point, with Trey Gowdy, and actually ask her specific questions about surveillance and other matters and see if she tells the truth then.
In the Roger Clemens case, they forgot to administer the oath, which is why he was not prosecuted. He's eventually acquitted, and I'm a big fan, as you know.
Yes.
Not as big a fan as I am of 42 Faith, but I'm a big fan of Roger Clemens. So he was not prosecuted for lying under oath, but for misleading. But if you are under oath, as I'm sure she will be, then there's 2 potential crimes, lying under oath or misleading. But she has a track record of misleading, serious public misleading. I wouldn't be surprised if Congressman Gowdy and his colleagues come up with a few other instances on which to examine her.
We're going to have you back. We want you to talk about United Airlines maybe next time.
I have some very strong opinions about it.
We all
do.
10 minutes more to him.
Thank you, Judge.